Welcome to Amplifyre's interview series. My name is Christian, and joining me today is the Vice President, Service and Analytics, and a board member at Atlantbh, Samra. Samra, welcome to the series. How are you today?
I'm great, thank you. How are you?
Very good, and I'm looking forward to today's discussion as it's a topic that I find a lot of interest personally in as well, as we've been seeing remarkable progress in the field of AI in recent times, and it appears that the pace has been even more accelerated in the past few months. Maybe we can start by providing specific instances on how businesses are presently leveraging AI to enhance their operations, and additionally, what advantages do they gain from these AI applications?
Yes, thanks for asking. So artificial intelligence has been around for a long time, as you know. However, things seem to be gaining significant momentum with the recent offerings from generative AI startups. As somebody who is following closely tech industry, it's been fascinating for me to see all of the creative ways in which companies and startups are basically revolutionizing industries, right? From finance to medicine to education, entertainment, etc. Just this morning, I was reading this article about education and how universities are actually not fighting, but trying to embrace tools such as ChatGPT to actually help their students. So it's completely shifting the paradigm in terms of how we learn. They're also allowing for tools that use text to image to help their students visualize their ideas quickly. So it's really, it's really interesting how to see this transformative power of AI in action today. So to go back to your question, some already well-established ways in terms of how businesses are leveraging data and AI today are ranging from customer service, marketing, fraud detection, advanced data analytics, etc. But due to self-improvement mechanisms, we can see really, rapid growth and improvement on a daily basis. Just for instance, if we take a look at the customer service, we all seen these chatbots on the websites, right? And they provide 24/7 support. So with conversational AI, which was designed to engage in natural language conversation with humans, these algorithms are capable of, doing sales at the same capacity as maybe the best salespeople. So, generic texts are no longer cutting it. Another example is maybe in marketing, where, or generally in the field of content generation, where AI can read inputs and then create human-like text for, blogs, personalized emails, product descriptions, and all of this in the tone and style of the brand they want to represent. So what we are seeing is, cost effectiveness, operational efficiency, of course, better decision making, but also it's unlocking this huge potential for innovation and definitely giving competitive edge on the market today.
Yeah, it's an interesting time to be alive, that's for sure, and seeing how these tools can really help in a lot of these areas that, we used to spend a lot of time wasting time doing things, and now these tools can take over. So, that in mind, when businesses venture into the realm of data and AI, what are some significant factors they should bear in mind?
Okay, so as a software development company, we had a chance to jump on AI quite early before the hype. And, for several years already, we've been working on different AI solutions for different projects and different clients. So there are a couple of things I would like to share from my experience. So when starting with or considering AI, I think the first thing to do is really define clear objectives and goals. What is it that you want to do? Why do we actually need AI for this? It's always good to start small in these cases, I would say, whatever has the biggest impact and is feasible. And it's also very important to assess the quality of the data you have at hand. And it's very interesting, there's this angle that, kind of always goes unnoticed, but maybe the data that you have could be interesting for another company in terms of maybe you can pack it up as a service, just build a machine layer, for instance, on top of it, and then sell it as a service. So after goals and objectives are clear, there is something that is called AI strategy that takes place. AI strategy is basically a comprehensive plan that includes data acquisition, data governance, data preparation, AI modeling training, monitoring infrastructure, etc. So I will not go into details on each one of those, but I would like to give my 2 cents on data preparation and AI modeling. So, AI uses and produces data. So having clean, reliable, relevant, and diverse data is definitely essential for good AI outcomes. And this is why I would like to suggest always to invest in data pre-processing. So that's cleaning, normalization, formatting, transformation, etc. So this is really important. And in terms of AI modeling, there are different ways in which you can go. There are off-the-shelf AI tools and solutions on the market today that definitely need to be researched, and they're very convenient to use. On the other hand, building this in-house can also be a good way to go in terms of customization, data privacy, and performance optimization. However, this can be costly, right? So there's a substantial computational cost. And of course, labeling, training data, and it really requires in-house expertise. So in these cases, maybe partnering with external AI experts is a good idea.
No, and that's a good lead into my next question, because drawing from your experience, what are some obstacles that businesses might encounter while implementing AI, and what strategies can they employ to overcome them?
Okay, so the first thing definitely would be lack of trust in AI. So businesses are a bit hesitant to use AI because they don't understand how the algorithms work. They're not sure how reliable results are, and this is actually normal and understandable, right? Because AI is built in such a way that it's a learning, and of course it can give errors and incorrect results. So achieving 100% accuracy in AI is really something hard to achieve. When we are talking about having explainable AI models, I think this is globally work in progress. So we are still not there. But what businesses can do to mitigate this, if they decide to go down this path of AI, is to have clear documentation in terms of how is data collected, used, protected, what the limitations are, and what potential biases are. Another important segment, also our point here, is ethical and legal concerns. Of course, AI systems can perpetuate biases and discrimination if they are not designed and trained with ethical consideration and fairness in mind. So basically, what we need to do is always ensure compliance with regulations, regularly test for bias, have audits, and finally seeking legal advice. When we are talking about generative AI solutions, they are so new that legal framework is still being drawn around them. But it's important to know that there are certain dangers built in, because data is sent to external servers for processing. So if in your company you have confidential or sensitive data, I would always recommend to have or create at least a guideline for your employees to tell them when it's okay to use these tools and not.
It's a super interesting topic, and it really affects the way we work and how we work, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot more questions. So if people are interested in finding out more about Atlantbh, where can they go?
So there's our website, atlantbh.com. You can see there all the services that we have. So again, we are primarily software development company, and we are on the market for 22 years now. But we do have also our analytics team, and they can always help in terms of hands-on or as a consultant.
That's brilliant. So, of course, links are in the description. Samra, I just wanted to say it's been a pleasure to have you on. Super interesting topic, and I appreciate joining us today.
Thank you for having me. It was great. Thank you.